I want to talk about digestion because it is at the heart of so many symptoms and health issues, and it is so important to have a good digestive system, to have a good gut microbiome if you want to be healthy. The areas that I look at with digestion, I start off with food intolerance, because food intolerance, if you are eating foods that are inflammatory, that could be grains or dairy or sugar, they're the big common ones. If you're eating a large quantity of these foods, they contain things such as enzyme inhibitors, which stop the proper digestion of them in your digestive tract. They also stop the body being able to process them properly. They're also inflammatory, so they irritate and upset the gut lining. And in our small intestines, we have these tight junctions that allow our nutrients to come through into the bloodstream. But when we are constantly eating foods that we're intolerant to, these tight junctions can open and bigger food particles, undigested food particles, can get into the bloodstream, and this triggers an immune response, which also triggers a stress response. So we can see that this loop happens, that when we are not digesting our food properly, then we're starting to get more stressed, that we're starting to produce more cortisol and adrenaline, that we are starting to have an immune response. I truly believe at the heart of autoimmune conditions is a digestive complaint, and I'm always interested in getting underneath what that digestive complaint is. So if you've been eating foods that you're intolerant to for a number of years, then you may have an imbalance with your digestive enzymes and your digestive acid in your digestion. So one of the areas that I look at, and one of the supplements that I really love working with, is a digestive enzyme. And I have a number of different digestive enzymes and acids that I work with. I'm able to test using kinesiology to find out which one that is best suited to you. I also have some digestive enzymes that contain bile acid. Bile salts come from the gallbladder, which are produced in the liver, and they are responsible for digesting our fats. And one of the interesting things about when we start to have a digestive environment that doesn't work so well is that we start to create bacteria. A small intestinal bacterial overgrowth can be a common one. We create this bacteria in the digestive tract that upsets the microbiome of the gut. And this bacteria can eat the bile salts that are produced by the gallbladder, which means that we start struggling to digest our fats. And our fats are important for a number of reasons. They balance our blood sugars. They also contain vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, big vitamins in the immune system, and to do with the hormone system. We need these vitamins to be able to be healthy. And if we might be digesting them in our food, but if our body isn't able to produce the bile acid to be able to break them down, then they're just going to be going straight through. So digestion is a fascinating area, and we want to make sure that the environment is right. We want to make sure that we can digest properly. We want to make sure that we're not eating foods that are depleting us, that are causing inflammation. We want to make sure that we're eating foods that are nourishing the body. We want to be making sure that the bacterial environment is right. Yes, the research that's coming out about the microbiome is really exciting, because it is showing us that bacteria is not a bad thing. We do need it to be healthy, but the wrong bacteria in the wrong place can really cause issues. So these are all the areas that I work with. These are all of the kind of questions that I'm going to be asking you. And so yes, that is digestion.